Let's find out what happened with stocks today. Let's get the details from Deborah Kostroun at the New York Stock Exchange. Deborah.
Well, thanks a lot, Pimm. For the S&P, it was our biggest drop in a month. The Federal Reserve pretty much admitting that the economy is weaker than they thought and trying to do something about it to prop it up. The markets, however, pretty skeptical of Operation Twist, and Wall Street doesn't think that that new program will accomplish anything. So the market's really kind of selling off. But the Fed does hope to drive down those long-term interest rates, making things like home mortgages and business loans cheaper. And the hope is that those lower rates will get people investing and also spending money to get the economy moving. And as you can imagine, with that news about the Fed really kind of looking at the economy, cyclical stocks, of course, those most closely tied to the economy were the biggest drags. Also, transports, considered a big proxy for the economy, also falling, Pimm.
Now, Deborah, financial stocks such as banks, a huge part of the story today. Moody coming out and downgrading Bank of America and Wells Fargo, also downgrading the short-term debt of Citigroup.
Right. And what they said was that the government now is more likely to allow a large bank to fail should it become financially troubled. And so what we saw, the financials, the worst performers in the S&P, as you can see, down almost 5%. And this had an impact not just on those stocks, not just on Bank of America, Citigroup, and Wells Fargo, but take a look at what it did to J.P. Morgan, closing at its lowest level since April of 2009. Remember, that was in the dark days of the recession. Also, Goldman Sachs, look at that, closing below $100 a share for the first time since 2009. And so certainly a lot of those stocks getting hit. Now, one person maybe not getting hit as much, the richest man in America. Guess who it is? It's Bill Gates. He topped Forbes' list of 400 richest Americans for this year. His net worth a mere $59 billion as Microsoft's stock price increased. And he also extended his lead over Warren Buffett as well. That's it from here, Pimm. Back to you.
Thank you very much. Deborah Kostroun reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.